So the lady comes to me, this is the owner of the house, comes to me because I'm going to be doing the carriage of sale. So we sign up sale agreement, everything. And she mentions casually, oh, you know, there's somebody in the property, I'm trying to get them out. Very casually, no more discussion, nothing about it. So sale is going on. And then one day she turns up practically in tears because again, she gone and tried to get this woman out and the woman had abused and run off the property. She also says, and I got the police involved, and the police went there with me, and the police spoke to her. But in the end, the police said to her, ma'am, there's nothing we can really do. We can't go and take her off the property, even though you have told us that you don't have a landlord-tenant relationship with her. We don't know, we have no evidence to the contrary, so we can't just go and take her off the land like that. You have to go and get a court order. So the woman comes back to me and I say, yes, you have to get a court order. First of all, you're going to have to give her notice to come off of the property. Even though she is not your tenant, because she's occupying the property, you have to give her notice. I know that notice doesn't have to be like when you have a tenant, and you know, you have to give them like 30 days notice. You can give the squatter, because in essence, that's what the girlfriend was. You can give the squatter notice to quit immediately. And if she doesn't leave, or he or she doesn't leave in that time, you can then go to the court now and apply for an order of recovery of possession. Okay? So usually what happens by that time, when the person is served with the requisition from the court to appear, you know, the summons from the court to appear to answer this charge, right, that they're squatting, sometimes that is enough to frighten them and they leave. But sometimes you actually have to go to court with them and they'll make up all kind of lies and stuff, but you have to go there with your evidence to say, no, I did not have a relationship with this person. It was her spouse or boyfriend, husband, or whoever, and you know. But in the end, she went through that process, and in the end, the squatter, the lady, left, so she was able to successfully complete her sale. That is one of the things. You have to be so careful, even with squatters, even with people who you don't have a landlord-tenant relationship. If you find somebody squatting on your property, you have to take steps to serve them notice. You have to take steps if they don't leave the property after you have served them notice. You have to take steps to take legal action, get an order from the court to remove them from the property. In our next video, we're going to be telling you the steps that you need to take if it's not a squatter this time, but you have a tenant who, for whatever reason, you want to get them out of the property and they won't leave, the steps that you have to take to get them out.